A week after their most significant victory in a decade, the 2011 Blues carried a perfect interstate record to Patterson's for the do-or-die clash with the Eagles, a home final in front of the faithful, a long way from the wooden spoon West Coast dished up 12 months ago. No cruiser and no Gibbs for Carlton as they face the AFL's tallest attack, the Blues' small forwards firing early.
To the 50. Here's an opportunity for Garland. He goes for home, and Garland's drilled it.
It would be a Blues small man blitz early, Garland with the first, Betts dishing off for the second. West Coast suffering a case of stage fright, Carlton running them off their feet.
Picked up by Ellard, off to Scotland. He can kick this. He does. Another one to Carlton. They got the first three.
By the time Ellard goaled, the home side had just one scoring shot. The Eagles eventually breaking the drought.
And Prentice delivers it.
It would be the Eagles' only goal of the first quarter. 16 points down at the break. They'd scrapped their way for the first of the second term.
It'll be a goal to Nikoski. Advantage called.
When Lynch followed it up immediately, the Eagles were back in it. Moments later, they were soaring.
And it is a very good kick. And it's made it.
They wouldn't even make it back to the centre bounce. This jumper pull allowing another.
This will put West Coast in front, and listen to the crowd.
The Eagles had seized the momentum, kicking 5 straight. It wasn't until Judd got his hands on the ball, finding Murphy, that Carlton stemmed the tide. It proved just a momentary lapse.
Nikoski for his third goal, all in this quarter.
Each side had enjoyed long periods of sustained dominance, but it now descended into a shootout.
Now a snap from Walker is good.
Those who didn't make the trip across the Nullarbor relieved they were back in it. Cox quickly silencing them.
Gaff was good to Cox, who loads up from 50. The big West Coast ruckman has kicked a monster.
Kennedy awarded a free kick over Jamison for this soon after. It would deliver the Eagles their 7th for the quarter.
Goal.
And when this dribbled over for Kennedy, they were up by 17. But Joseph would have the final say.
Still a chance for the Blues. Joseph, before the bell, pulls one back for Carlton.
11 points down at the break and down a man after Thornton fell heavily. Judd would hand the Sherrin over soon after.
He's blazed and he's kicked it straight to Andrew Gaff, who is within range.
Uncharacteristic from the captain, the range right up Hearn's alley.
Could go back, line it up and make a real hero of himself. Or do the team thing and give it to Shannon Hearn, who just slams it through.
The Blues were in trouble, but Betts would get them out of it. They needed the next. Walker delivering.
Massive goal for the Blues.
While Thornton would head to hospital for scans, his teammates were mounting their fight back.
Beautifully done. Off to Simpson. It's a goal to Carlton.
But the Eagles would hit straight back for a 9-point three-quarter time lead.
A long way out. A long ball. A very long ball. The answering goal.
West Coast would kick the first of the final term, but the Blues' Irish 10-gamer would answer in style.
Tui, hasn't the Irishman learnt this game? He could go all the way for the Blues. What an effort that is!
19-year-old Eagles rookie Jack Darling was having a night out up forward, but up the back Shannon Hearn would get run down. The turnover costly.
Advantage paid. Murphy weaves his way through, kicks towards goal. Mark Murphy has nailed it.
Sometimes, though, the ball bounces the right way. McGinnity couldn't believe his luck.
Off the ground, McGinnity, the sub. Super sub.
West Coast had surged again. Their goal sneaks bobbing up everywhere.
Handball comes out, Lacroix, that could be the sealer.
But just when the Eagles started thinking of next week, a late scare.
The bounce Fickle, Gallup goes, Blues still coming.
And then another.
Walker has kicked the goal. He's kicked the goal. It could be an after the siren job. You never know.
The Blues were storming home. The locals couldn't look. For them, the siren couldn't come soon enough. For Carlton, was this a free kick? In the end, heartbreak.
And there's the siren. What a magnificent final.
A pulsating finish, less than a kick separating the two sides in the end. For the victor, a date with the Cats at the G. David Murdoch, Big Pond Sport.